Every year, more than 65,000 women receive professional clothing from the organization Dress for Success.
And this year, they're throwing a big gala to try to help more ladies in need. Here with the details of the nonprofit is its CEO, Joy Gordon.
Hi, Joy.
Hello. Hi, how are you?
Good. You're Dress for Success.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank
you look great.
And not only you guys have helped over 700,000 women since your inception to bring on these wonderful outfits to go out for jobs. Where did this whole idea come from?
It actually came from a young woman who was in law school at NYU, and she got an inheritance of $5,000 from her great-grandfather, and she really did think with $5,000 she was going to change the world, and we've done just that.
Wow.
So now we're in 130 cities, 16 countries, and it started in a basement of a church 17 years ago here in New York City.
So it's not just a domestic organization.
No, it's a global organization with a real global footprint, and it's so much more than clothes. It started out as being just about suits, but it's a lot more than just giving women suits for their interview.
So what is it exactly? And walk us through how it works.
Absolutely. So women are referred to us by nonprofit job training programs.
Okay.
So we have over 3,000 agencies around the globe that refer women to us when they're ready for work. And we give her her suit, her shoes, her handbag, her makeup, her accessories, but more importantly, we give her her self-confidence and her self-worth.
And that's invaluable.
It is. And so she leaves out of Dress for Success, not only looking, but feeling dressed for success. And she goes on an interview, and if she lands her job, we have programs for her now that she's employed. But if she doesn't land her job, we have what we call a safety net program to make sure that she stays focused on her search. Because, you know, today's job market, landing a job is a job in and of itself, and it's a full-time job. It's not a part-time job. So we need to keep her focused, keep her determined in her search, and help her find employment.
And keep her positive.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Now, some people, even those in need, can be a little leery of getting hand-me-downs, but you guys have some pretty fancy clothes. Where do you all get your clothes from?
We do. So from you. So we get our clothing from women who work, who have beautiful clothes in their closet, and they donate what we call nearly new apparel to Dress for Success. And then we have some very generous manufacturers and clothing retail partners that also give us new inventory.
That's great.
Walk us through what programs you also provide, because it's not just about clothes at all. That's just the tip of the iceberg, in fact.
It is. It really isn't about suits. So really, for that woman who comes to Dress for Success and doesn't land a job, we started a program 4 years ago, fully funded by Walmart Foundation, which is focused on helping her find employment. So it's an 8-week curriculum. When we started the program, we expected to have about a 30% rate of women finding jobs. Today, 70% of the women who go through our program find employment in 8 weeks.
70%.
70. We have exceeded all the goals set for us by the foundation and continue to break through the barriers, really just helping women find their self-confidence, find their voice, look good, feel great. More importantly, they have to land a job. They are, in most cases, single moms. So it's not only about her, it's about her children. And so it's even more critical.
What are some of the challenges these women are facing, and how do you get them to, to persevere, get past those obstacles?
Well, one of their biggest obstacles is themselves, right? So if your self-confidence and your self-worth is low, then you can't even put one foot in front of the other to get ready for work or think about getting a job. The other is childcare. That's a big issue for a lot of women, the affordable childcare. It really is depressing to know that you can't afford to go to work because you can't afford to put your child in childcare. So there are a lot of issues, a lot of stumbling blocks along the way, but it's really about helping her find herself, find her value, find her worth, and help her understand that she is capable and competent, and we believe that she's going to succeed.
Wow. Well, how long are the women allowed to stay in the program? Is there a time frame that they have to get themselves on their feet?
Not at all. This isn't true social services. This is about helping her help herself. And so I have women who are members of our professional development group, our professional women's organization, that have been members for 13 years. And I've seen them kind of climb the ladder of success. I've seen them when they came to Dress for Success and were unemployed, came out of prison. Today, they're directors of organizations, nonprofit leaders, women going back to school, getting bachelor's, master's degrees, law degrees. So we're on a journey with her. For however long it takes her, we're on this journey. So I like watching our women grow.
And a number of celebrities are on that journey with you all as well.
We have
Talk
wonderful,
to us about
we have wonderful, I mean, from the very beginning, I can say that Vanessa Williams has been a huge supporter. Star Jones, Niecy Nash, I mean, women who have had their own successes and have had struggles along the way. Really, I think, embody what it means to pull yourself up by your own bootstrap and win.
Wow, and you've been with the organization almost since the beginning, so how have you seen it evolve over the last 17 years?
Well, I was there in the basement of the church, so.
Wow.
Really?
So, you know,
what were those early days like?
It was, you know, it's humbling to know kind of where we started as an organization and that we were completely volunteer driven. I was one of only 2 staff members. I came to New York out of law school. I was a prosecutor, but I saw this organization on the news one morning. I had to get involved. So for me, it was donating a suit. And that donation of a suit changed my life forever because I joined the board. I decided to leave what I was doing to work in the basement of the church and to now fast forward to be with an organization 16 years and see its growth and its depth and the reach and the work that we're doing. It's been extraordinary.
What about the organization has kept you there for well over a decade?
The women. Every single day I get to go to work and I get to see a woman, and I see her when she walks in our building, her head down. I see her when she gets on the elevator, and I see her sometimes when she gets off the elevator going home. It's a different person. The transformation is magical. And that she knows that there's an organization that believes in her, she starts to believe in herself, and it's incredible.
Well, I know every year at your gala you have a woman get up and talk about her transformation, her journey. What were some of those success stories or the most touching story that has ever stuck out for you?
Well, I mean, there's so many stories. I mean, there's 700,000 of them.
Yeah.
But this year we have an incredible woman who's flying here from Columbus, Ohio, and she's going to share her story. Her first trip to New York City was when she was 17. She was a prostitute.
Wow.
And so she was brought into the life of prostitution and drug addiction and AIDS, and she has struggled for 30 years. And so for her to come back to New York at a different place in her life, a leader, a woman of conviction, this will be a New York City she's never seen before. So we're excited to bring her back. She'll be here on Wednesday, and it'll be a joy for us to have her stand on a stage in front of 800 corporate leaders and share her story.
Wow.
Okay, we've got to talk about the money.
Right.
Yes.
How much are you hoping to raise that evening?
Well, we will raise
We will raise.
I like that.
We will raise $1.3 million. We are already over the million mark. We do a
Hey.
big pledge in the room where people, after they hear Karen's story, they'll make a donation, and so we know we will hit our mark. New Yorkers are very generous, and our corporate sponsors really stand behind Dress for Success.
And who are one of your honorees this evening?
Well, wonderfully, we are honoring QVC. They have been a huge supporter of Dress for Success for many years. On their online, their hosts, they've done a lot of work with Dress for Success over the years, but we're also honoring a mom. A single mom who raised an extraordinary child. We're honoring Mary Anthony, Carmelo Anthony's mother.
Wow.
A woman who raised 4 children on her own after her husband passed away very early on in their marriage. And she raised 4 kids to be, her daughter has passed away, but her 3 boys, very strong young men that she's very proud of. And her greatest accomplishment is raising her kids. So we're honoring Mary Anthony for being a great mother.
So how can we purchase tickets?
Well, please, or tables.
Or tables.
We still have tables.
Yes.
You know, there's enough
Shannon's
room.
buying a table.
Everybody arrives be there.
Tickets are on sale on our website, dressforsuccess.org. We'll sell tickets up until Wednesday, so it's 2 more days. We'd love as many people to be out there supporting us. But if you can't make it to the gala, just figure out a way to get involved. Go on our website. Maybe you want to be a personal shopper. Maybe you want to review resumes. Maybe you want to do mock interviews with our women. Maybe you want to give a seminar. So we want more and more from the people around the world who want to support Dress for Success.
And it's not just women. Men can also be a part.
Absolutely,
Right. Okay.
absolutely.
I love it. Thank you so
good. We
much
all
for
can
being
help
here.
out.
No, thank you. Thank you.
And good luck Wednesday
All
night.
right, it's gonna be great.
$1.3 million.
Yes,
$1.3
done.
million. Done.
Yes.
Done. Shannon, you writing
right.
the check?
Yes, I'm ready
There
right
you
now. Yeah, okay. Thank you so much, Joy.
Thank you so much.
And you're watching Arise Entertainment 360.